Is he driving a hot dog or something?
It looks like it, yeah.
Sure.
It's a Wienermobile.
Herge, Ferge, Jurgen.
He's the best.
Oh my god, I can hear it. Oh, it's happening.
Is the sound better now?
The sound is better now. The sound is much better now. Grab your microphone, though. There's something very important coming up I need to show you.
All right.
It's one of the most important things that I will have ever shown you in our entire 20-plus year friendship.
Hold on to your butts.
Grab both cheeks.
That's what you're telling me.
Not this. Next thing.
Hey, I'll decide how I hold my butt.
Midway, that's a good sign. We're off to a good start here. This isn't the important stuff yet.
I like a good Midway game.
Oh, that's intense. I hope that's not too loud. Probably not. Jim Henson. All right. It's looking good. Jim Henson Interactive looking less good.
All right. Rockier track record.
Make a company just for the games. Okay. Now this is what I was excited about. I go, wait a second. Traveler's Tales, they make some pretty good games. And then I looked back on some of their catalog and I'm like, they make games I like. Good is, subjective.
Good is always subjective.
Good is always subjective.
You see things in your memory and you're like, that was good.
Soon I can feel it. It's about to happen. The thing that I want to show you is about to happen, I promise.
Also, for anybody who is thinking about going to tales.com, it does not exist anymore.
Oh no. Look on the right side of the screen. Are you seeing it? Look at it.
While Beaker loads, why don't you introduce the show?
It just keeps getting longer. I'm like, hang on, wait a second. Beaker.
I appreciate the shadow.
I don't recall Beaker getting this.
There's no reason they should have a shadow on that.
No, and
it's just a choice.
I don't recall his head getting that long either.
Yeah.
At any point.
Introduce the show.
That's the loading screen. I love it. Welcome back to Watson James Don't Play. My name is Dr. Scratch and Sniff.
And I'm Bunsen Honeydew.
And together we are cross-franchising.
Cross-franchise the streams.
Scissor! Muppet RaceMania on PlayStation 1, baby.
RaceMania.
I played this for a little bit last night, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, back up a little bit. I was like, we have played one Muppet game in the entirety of this show. There have to be others.
There's got to be others, right?
Could you please search them out in your prep for this week's show? And you did it. You came back and really nailed the assignment. We got PlayStation 1, a Midway game, and it's Muppets.
We got to skip that one, because that's a song.
Let's not get taken down immediately.
He sings the Rainbow Connection before the first race.
God, look at that. You can see the fuzz on Beaker's face.
Who should we play as? So here's the thing. You can cycle through the Muppets, and eventually you can unlock different vehicles.
Okay, that's fair.
But right now we're just cycling through Muppets. Miss Piggy has a monster truck. Gonzo's got a spaceship.
Yeah, that's our guy.
He's precious.
Although
it's not our guy yet.
Although I do like Rolf, if Rolf's an option.
So we have Fozzie Bear.
Cute.
And he's wonderful. There's Rizzo the Rat.
I like that his is a cheese block. That's
Beaker!
fun.
Beaker's just rocking back and forth, stressed out.
It's a little like Lunar Rover type deal.
A little too bouncy, you know what I mean? But I think they're all kind of bouncy.
He's showing you the suspension's good.
There's Rolf and a bulldozer. I don't
remember how he connects to it. Is that from one of the movies?
Maybe it's from Muppet Babies.
Am I forgetting a gag?
No, Animals and Hot Rod. That checks out. Muppet not collected. Muppet not collected.
Muppet not found.
Muppet not found. I'm trying to guess what the Muppets are based on the silhouettes. I have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure you've got Skeeter and Sam the Eagle.
Sam the Eagle, stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to make a choice. Do we play as Beaker or do we play as Rolf? Rolf, right?
I go Rolf, I think, yeah. I mean, we'll have time to play as multiple guys, right?
And a little bulldozer.
Right?
This game looks really good, too. That's what's weird. Like, some love went into this. More than I expected. Jesus Christ. Fair warning, if you suffer, now that the race has started, if you suffer from motion sickness, maybe just listen to the show.
Google couldn't even help me with why Rolf is associated with the
bulldozer. They don't know why he's got a bulldozer?
The direct answer is Rolf the Dog has no known direct association with the bulldozer in the Muppets canon.
The AI couldn't put that one together, I guess.
AI couldn't help me. No, it's just a choice, I guess.
So
you run out of vehicles pretty quickly.
The reason I gave the heads up on the motion sickness is because the camera doesn't quite follow the racer.
The camera's in its own car behind us, trying to also do this course.
Trying to keep up, you know?
Yeah, it's trying its best to keep us in frame.
So, like Mario Kart, you can throw stuff at people. Like Mario Kart, I kind of suck at it.
Yeah, where did this come out in relation to Mario Kart? How, had that come out
Yeah.
like a while back? Or were they
a while back.
Because it feels like it's...
Mario Kart on Super Nintendo was 91 or 92.
Okay.
And this is 8+ years later in the year 2000. Now, what had recently come out, though, was probably Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing,
Star Wars Episode 1 racing.
There was a Crash Bandicoot racing game. For a while there were kart racing games.
Yeah, that's true.
Every franchise had their version of it.
They're a perennial favorite, I feel like. They're always coming out with a new version, at least, of Mario Kart. And it's always popular, right?
For the longest time, I thought Diddy Kong Racing was slept on, that no one knew about it. Everyone knows about it, and they know it's the best one.
It's pretty awesome, actually, yeah.
We should play that on the show, too. You know what? We can just do whatever we want.
We can do anything.
Oh, here, it's just random clips from the movies.
Great.
And I like to guess what this one's from. Is this one from The Great Muppet Caper?
Or Muppets Take Manhattan?
You right? They kind of had the same vibe.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. All Muppets were the same when I was a kid.
What a close-up.
That's what I was saying earlier. You can see the felt and the fuzz.
You can really see the not eyes. He really doesn't have eyes.
Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
This track sucks because it's just the hotel from The Shining, and there's no real. There's arrows telling you where to go, but there's also it's really easy to go the wrong way. You know what I mean?
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Sid's house from Toy Story.
Oh, okay, shitty.
Just the shitty poor kid's house. Sorry if you grew up poor.
we were poor too.
We weren't well off.
I was also poor. I saw some stupid article the other day. I think it was today actually, saying that the Secretary of Transportation is encouraging people to dress up to go on the plane. to dress up like the golden age of travel, back when you could smoke cigarettes on the plane.
Yeah, pretty soon they're gonna let you slap stewardesses again.
Right, and I go, oh, you're just tired of looking at poor people, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's a downer.
To dress up. You're really bumming me out.
To look at the huddled masses.
Like, I just have a half-hour flight in my private plane, and I'm tired of looking at you.
That being said, I have seen videos of people, like, filing their feet with a bunch of toe...
Filers.
Foot grossness.
Foot
just
grossness.
Flaking off in the middle of the airport floor. I have seen that, and... I don't disagree with the sentiment that there should be a certain basic civility.
Yeah, you can have manners,
but,
you know?
But this whole...
Wear a suit and tie?
Just wear a suit and tie and a fedora or whatever. That's just stupid.
Back in my day, we could smoke here.
Right.
And I emptied my ashtray out on the stewardess' lap, and we liked it. She loved it. And I go, I don't think she loved it, man. I think you're making that shit up, dog.
It's nice in the Vegas airport that since there's casino areas that there's smoking areas.
Oh, of course there is. Fascinating. Is that second place?
Obviously, most airports you can't smoke anywhere in anymore. You know.
Right. Yeah.
But now you can go right outside the Vegas airport and smoke.
I assume that's next. Is that as soon as people start wearing suits, this was a good bit. You can't really hear the dialogue.
They'll start passing out cigars.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a Statler and Waldorf joke coming up about Miss Piggy and Kermit. And it's pretty good. Right, there they are, just kind of gabbing away.
Just them's great.
Now, what he's saying here is they go, I think that Frog and Pig are in love. And he goes, kind of makes you sick, don't it? Whoa! And I'm like, that's not even clever. It's just mean.
Yeah, because you know what? They're not acknowledging they're on a date, too.
Who's that? What's his name? Right? Who could say?
I don't remember his name.
The saxophone player from the band.
The Electric Mayhem is the name of the band.
Dr. Teeth is the main guy, right?
Dr. Teeth is the main guy, but he has like a big gold tooth and he's always grinning, so he's clearly not that
Why
guy.
is he grinning? Ah, cocaine! Lots of Muppet cocaine! Didn't you know Muppets can do cocaine? Sure can. Just ask Dr. Teeth. He grins really big at him. Oh, it's wonderful.
It doesn't help the cocaine allegations that his name is Zoot.
Yeah, so I'm not too far off. Got it.
Go to the back room and get a little Zootski. Incredible. That's why we don't know his name. But yeah, it's Zoot.
Zoot. Okay. What's Zoot into? Come on back and I'll show you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I get it.
He's
cool.
pretty. I mean, he's pretty great. honestly. Like, as far as designs go, it's a solid design. Just the hat with the hair, you know,
Right.
just wailing on the sax.
I played this game a little bit last night, and I fucking sucked at it, and I'm doing okay this time. I played as Beaker, and Beaker is a little wobbly, doesn't have much control. I can see why, like, I was recommending the motion sickness warning. You don't get that as much with Rolf because he's slow and steady.
I'm getting the sense that he's built a little more solid.
Right, he's literally driving a bulldozer, and he's rock steady. So it's not as crazy. Beaker has never driven a car in his life, and they just slapped him in a go-kart, and they said, race. Figure it out. What do the fruit represent? What's all the fruit for? Points?
I thought those were maybe the things that you were
What the hell?
getting as power
I'm not doing
ups.
anything. I'm not doing anything. It's just driving for me.
Maybe you got enough fruit to power up your thing. Oh, yeah, your beaker up in the corner went all the way down when you did that.
And the fruit fills the beaker.
And the fruit fills the beaker.
I got it. Okay, cool.
We're putting it together.
They're like, you know what? It's a good game. It's a good game. You could probably use the game design to figure out how to... What the fuck?
Special move.
What is it? Stop for a while? Gonzo's like, you know what? Stop racing. Let me catch up.
You're in first, so, don't fuck this up.
I try not to.
And get some more fruit, for God's sake.
Threw a fucking chicken at me, you piece of shit.
That was Ganjo's special move. That was what it was warning you of. Would you like to learn the other members of the Electric Mayhem? We obviously
Absolutely.
have Dr. Teeth. We know
I was
him.
turned into a piece of cheese by Rizzo the Rat.
He's got the top hat with the glasses and the gold tooth.
Yeah, we know Dr. Teeth.
Everybody knows Animals on drums.
What the fuck?
We already talked about Zoot, the blue guy, on saxophone. I feel like Janice has gotten more love.
I know Janice.
She's obviously like the only female member, so people tend to.
They didn't even
remember
try.
her.
They're just like, name her Janice.
And
After
her
who?
name is Janice.
Who do you think? Figure it out.
There is also
Gonzo pulled it out.
there is also Lips on trumpet. He's the guy who kind of looks like Sammy Hagar.
Yeah,
He's blonde with a blonde goatee.
right.
And there is also Floyd Pepper. He's the bassist. He's the one with the orange mutton chops.
Yeah, uh-huh.
He's cool.
I like the... I told my wife last night, I said, we got to make a fake email. And it's not a fake email. I don't know what I mean by that. We got to make a new email so I can get a free month of a Disney Plus so I can watch Muppet Christmas Carol. Just because we don't have a VCR downstairs. I think I have it on VHS. It's one of the Disney... We have our VHS tapes separated.
Mm-hmm.
We have our collection of Disney movies in the big chunky cases, and then we have our collection of just movie VHS tapes in the paper boxes.
There's a good chance I have the Muppet Christmas Carol on DVD.
On the DVD.
If I do, I'll send it your way.
This was the track I struggled with quite a bit.
Oh, you
last
got the
night.
boost.
Yeah.
Don't avoid the fruit.
Yeah, right. Eat the fruit.
I feel like that's the natural inclination, is to avoid stuff on the road.
Yeah, you see fruit in the road, you go, I better not hit that.
Like, that's going to banana peel me out, right?
See how I kind of just focused in just now?
You locked in,
I
brother.
locked in. I couldn't think of what the children call it. Locked in.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Swedish chef is kicking your ass, though.
Is he driving a hot dog or something?
It looks like it, yeah.
Sure.
It's a Wienermobile.
Herge, Ferge, Churgen.
He's the best.
I always like
God,
that
you are
it's just-
missing all that fruit.
I always like that it's just a dude's hands.
It's just naked human hands.
It's just naked human hand.
Well,
And
when
the
you think
idea
about
is
how
that-
often they have like dangerous props in his hands, like knives and things, it makes sense.
Right.
You want him to have a
They're
real
like, no, we need dexterity for this puppet.
dexterity and real human feeling in this.
So I want to know: is it the way the way the Muppet is organized for the Swedish Chef? Is it a dude standing behind another dude? How are they doing that? Because it's the two. The hands are the same guy. He's not using his face to pilot the talkie part. Real
Well,
technical shit.
It's
The
a
talkie part.
Well, it's a different guy then.
Right, but I'm saying how are they
So it's-
arranged?
I imagine it's a guy standing in front of another guy.
Or the guy's on his shoulders? Because I know
Not even, probably just leaned back.
you laugh, but they had to fucking bend and twist in some weird ways to make the Muppets work. That was Jim Henson's thing.
What I would imagine is that the guy's standing slightly farther back than you think when you're looking at it face front on camera, right?
Right.
There's more depth there than you think, and so there's a guy like crouched in front of him with just the hands. Because if you notice, the hands always come up from the bottom in the front of the guy.
Sure, yeah.
They're not coming back from his shoulders, you know. So that's where the other guy is. He's just crouched down right in front. I don't think they're like anything crazy.
Me and the chef just
Right?
got turned into cheese.
But I don't know.
There goes Rizzo, you piece of shit.
Because you've seen that diagram of like the guy who pilots Big Bird. That's complicated, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just one hand up working the head.
Right.
He's got eye holes like somewhere in the neck.
Big Bird, you ready? Nah, I'm fuck with my eye holes.
And then his other hand works like one of Big Bird's arms, you know? Because I think Big Bird only has like one working arm at any given
Right.
time. There's a lot of puppets like that have the rod in there, you know, that like moves one hand and
Are
the
you-
other one just kind of
Are
stays
you
in a
familiar?
position.
You know, we did some prep for this show, and he said, so we're talking Frankenstein all night, right? And I
Welcome
go,
back to Talking Puppets.
Talking Frankenstein. No, we're talking Muppets.
Talking Muppets with Watson and James.
You know the polar bear, the Coca-Cola polar bear, and the guy in the suit. He's very animated. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that. They were always really good at that. And the way that they did it is that he would switch arms, right?
Mhm.
His right arm would be functional for a while, then his left arm would be functional for a while.
But
It was
that's
slick.
good. It really works to sell the illusion, yeah. It really distracts you from the fact that anything's happening. You know, it's not nearly as obvious.
3 clips in, and they're like, just do Statler
They've
and
done
Waldorf jokes.
they've done every movie so far. There really is no you weren't kidding. There really is no rhyme or reason.
Gaze into my gonzo eyes.
Gonzo the Abomination.
Rolf's drunk. Just fucking hanging out.
So how many races do we have to win to unlock like new vehicles or new Muppets?
No idea. I never got that far. Again, I was playing with Beaker last night because I love Beaker. I shouldn't have because I thought this game was going to be fucked playing on the show.
Oh, that it would be like way too hard.
It would just be way too hard. It would be way too vomit-inducing. And I realize now that it's a little vomit-inducing, but it's not nearly as bad as Beaker. Because, like I said, Rolf is pretty solid.
I doubt anybody's locked into this video on like a huge screen where it's gonna make them motion sick. I think people will be okay as long as they don't focus too hard on it.
You trying to tell me people aren't watching this in their living room on the big TV?
On the big TV, yeah, curled up, open a box of wine, just hang out.
Ideally naked.
make an evening of it. Well, you don't start naked.
No, you get naked.
Yeah.
You start listening to it, and you're compelled.
Hmm.
You know, you just gotta I gotta get these itchy clothes off.
The natural heat radiating.
He
off
introduced
these
he
episodes,
he
yeah.
introduced himself as Dr. Scratch and Sniff. Turns out that's my thing.
That is, in fact,
I forget
my
about
thing.
all the little shortcut. They all know about the shortcuts.
But what led?
All the fucking Muppets know about the shortcuts. I don't know about them, but they do.
Yeah, we didn't really address that. Why did you choose an Animaniacs reference for your name?
Felt right.
All right,
Yeah, I started off
completely
so
unconnected to the Muppets.
when I started off my because I start thinking about this immediately when I wake up in the morning. I go, how am I going to introduce myself on the show?
Mm-hmm.
And I started off in like the late 70s because I was stuck on Huckleberry Hound, right?
Yeah.
For a while. And then I go, no, I feel like. And then I thought about Dr. Scratch and Sniff and his German accent, and that made me happy.
See, is this Muppets from Space now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because now they make the tiny door in the wall.
Yeah.
God, I love these movies. I just love them so much.
Yeah, they're good.
They are, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're wondering where that cut was, it's because I started talking about Huckleberry Hound, and that was stupid.
Yeah.
So we just cut it all out.
They just took that right
Cut out the back end of that race because it was stupid. Congratulations, everyone. The miracle of editing. Poorly, too. Here, play the game.
No.
X's go. L1 and L2 are shoot stuff. That's pretty much all you need to know. I recommend using the D-pad and not the joystick to steer.
Oh, wait, I already forgot what you said.
Press X to go. L1 and L2 are how you shoot your stuff. See the stars in the top left corner of the screen? You get 2 items that you can shoot at people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I pre-gamed this a little bit,
A little bit, yeah.
and I'm just throwing you into it. Does it feel good? Does it feel good to play as Rolf?
Give me a minute.
I
I
said
think
that-
I'll adjust to it a little better.
The way Jesus, I said that in a way to be like, does it feel good? Do you like that?
Do you like that?
Do you like that? You like playing as Rolf, your hero? You've liked Rolf your entire life. That's
I'm a
been your
Rolf guy, yeah. He's one of the very first Muppets ever. He used to be on the Jimmy Dean show way back in the day.
And no one knows who that is.
In like the 60s. No, they know the sausage guy. Right?
Oh, the sausage guy. Okay. I didn't. I didn't realize that. Jimmy Dean, the sausage guy.
We're
of
gonna
course.
put in a black and white clip of
How stupid of me.
of Rolf on the Jimmy Dean show.
Oh, yeah, we dogs have a government just like you do, you know.
Oh, well, who's your president?
Lassie, of course.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we got a cabinet, senators, attorney general.
Wait,
Vice President.
Who's the attorney general?
Lassie's brother.
So he's not the first Muppet, but he is one of the first, and he predates the Muppet Show itself, which is pretty cool. I also think he probably most closely represents Jim Henson's actual personality. That's what people who actually knew Jim Henson tend to say. Everybody goes, "Oh, Kermit was like the closest to his heart and all that stuff," and it's like, okay, but if you want to talk about like as an actual person, he's probably closest to Rolf.
I think people just say that because that's the one that they know.
That's one of the ones he voiced. Yeah.
That's one that he sound. Hey, that sounds like Jim Henson. Yeah, why do you think that is? Probably because it's Jim Henson voicing him.
Well, and Rolf is just Jim Henson doing a little gravel in his voice, you know.
Sure, yeah, right.
Hey, man, let's go. Like, that's all he's doing.
There's a scene in the newest Muppet movie with Jason Segel. Not the newest, but whenever they kind of rebooted the franchise a little bit with Jason Segel, there's a line where they're getting back together, and Kermit goes,
Rolf?
Huh?
Want to get back together?
Okay.
Good.
Classic.
Like, that's a classic Rolf bit.
it's a classic Rolf bit. Can you get 30 points? Can you?
I'm trying, man.
Answer the question.
I'm trying, game.
Beaker, close up.
Be cool, man.
Gaze into Beaker's dead eyes.
Beaker, be cool.
Oh, the game. That was it.
Is that it?
Game status changed. Save game. Don't save the game. I like how it's blinking red lights at you like, hey, we're not going to save this game for you. You need to save the game yourself. What's going on here?
I'm going to the canyon to do a battle.
Do you battle other, like, AI? Do you battle, like, NPCs?
Brother, I am going to find out.
You skipped the clip. How could
I
you?
did. I skipped the clip.
My name is Kermit. Look into my dead frog eyes. They all have dead eyes. You shouldn't zoom in on the Muppets, because you're reminded that they're puppets. You know?
Very quickly, yeah. We're going to try as Gonzo.
Very quickly, you're like, oh, yeah, they're just...
Just to see what this is all about.
I saw a Fraggle Rock character up there.
And the monkey, I think. I tried to do it, but, you know, whatever.
This is terrifying. This is... Yeah, okay. This is the Mario Kart thing, too, where you're just shooting stuff at each other. This is cool.
This is fun.
Chaos.
It really is.
Oh, your damage is negative 100 damage?
I don't know.
Plus 100 damage?
I don't know what any of that means.
What do the numbers mean? The numbers are irrelevant. They're just happening on the show.
What are the numbers? Meaningless. And the knowledge crystals?
Aquarium gravel. Get him, Gonzo! Shit!
Shit. Flamed his ass.
Now, we got to talk about Frankenstein a little bit, though, because we said we would.
We should, because I just watched it. It's fresh in my brain.
Right, we both just watched it.
And I want to hear your thoughts on it. Because I tried to, like, not get it spoiled, obviously, so I didn't ask you a bunch of details after you watched it.
There's about
Can't get
30
off the
different
wall.
Frankenstein movies over the years. You know, the book came out in 1818. It's been out for quite some time.
Been out for a hot minute.
Eventually, they're like, we better make a movie out of this. Of course, everyone knows the Universal Monsters Frankenstein movie.
Oh, I got hit.
Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein are like a part 1 and part 2 kind of thing.
Movie-wise, yes.
Movie-wise, yeah, because there's stuff in Bride that's not in the first one that's in the book. It's a little messy. But something that was never in the book, well, it was in the book, but it never came to be, was the bride never actually lived. Frankenstein, whenever he went to, so to speak, crank her on, he decided to...
There's got to be a nicer way to say that.
he decided, he's like, no, this is horrible, I can't do this again, and destroyed the monster. The most recent one, of course, Guillermo del Toro doing his Netflix movie.
They do talk about the companion in that movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, watch it.
And several versions of it, they talk about the companion.
This is hard. Do the battle.
In the Branding version, it's Elizabeth, who is brought back to life briefly and then kills herself. Cannot stand being this undead creature, you know?
Right.
So yeah, there's been deviations over the years.
And look, movies need to be streamlined sometimes from the source material a little bit, just to make them more clear, to make them more concise. That's often a good thing, you know. If you want all the subtle complexity, read the book. That's what books are good for.
Read the fucking book.
They have all the time in the world to expound on things.
What
you
I've
know?
always loved about the book,
And it's still like a 2.5-hour movie.
right? What I've always loved about the book that is always in the movie is the actual creation of the creature is not in the book. It does not go into detail how the creature is made.
Oh, and you can tell Guillermo's just in love with the schematics and drawings
Right,
and
yeah.
stuff, and like all of that. He really puts a lot of time and effort into, just because it's cinematic.
And there's been different
You
versions.
know, it's cool
right.
to see.
There's been different versions of the creature that his Victor Frankenstein has worked with, different bodies that he's tried to reanimate. Because there's gonna be some fuck ups, you know.
From
It's
what
science.
from what I remember, description-wise in the book, they did a pretty good job of making him tall, dark-haired, kind of thin. You
Yes. So another one that
know. I
did that,
appreciated that.
another one that did that really well is the Wishbone version. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not kidding.
Now that's something you need to find a clip of.
The Wishbone Frankenstein is my favorite.
It's like in
version.
your top 3, yeah.
And then I say after that, I would go. There was a version that came out on Hallmark years ago. That's my second favorite. Which
All
is
right.
a weird
That
thing.
is very weird.
Whenever I'm thinking Frankenstein, I like the movies that are technically accurate.
I think when I think of Frankenstein, most of what I think of is Bride of Frankenstein, the movie. You know, a lot of my favorite looks. If you notice the difference in looks between the Universal Frankenstein movie and Bride of Frankenstein, there's a difference, and I think he looks way cooler in Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a lot more like. So in the book, he just kills people.
Yeah,
He's just murdering people. In Del Toro's, all of the kills, so to speak, are Canyon secrets. Okay. All the kills are in self-defense, right?
Which question, by the way? You don't consider this like a horror movie, do you?
No. A little.
It's got some brutal kills. Like a couple of those kills are you see a guy get his jaw ripped off.
Yeah.
So I
So
don't
yeah,
know.
technically it's a horror movie, not
Thriller?
not in the traditional sense. Is what I mean by that. Just like I don't think when I think horror, modern horror, I don't think the Frankenstein novel either.
Well, and I think the only warnings Netflix gives is like gore and grisly images.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be
Yeah.
you're gonna see some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it is
Why?
a guy put together out of other guys.
Right. It's like
It's inherent to the story to a certain extent.
it's a put together corpse.
Yeah, I did really like.
There's a line in the movie from William, and he says to Victor. Victor's about to go to sleep. He says, "Which part of your creation contains the soul?" And I go, "Yeah, man, you got it."
Yeah, when you're putting together all these pieces and you clearly have like brought forth something that is alive, like in all your little like tinkering, what part do you think added the soul?
Right.
Is a messed up thing to say to him.
He didn't give an answer because he's like, "I don't know. I didn't think this through."
I do think some of the dialogue was a little on the nose when the guy's dying and he's like, "You are the monster." It's like, yeah, you could have left that unsaid. Like, it probably would have been more impactful. Could have still made the little speech, but just that very last line would be like, "By the way, the point is, the theme of this movie is you are the real monster."
I think it's now taken the place as my favorite Frankenstein movie.
All right.
Before that, the number one spot belonged to the Branagh movie that came out in the early 90s. I think that was probably one of, if not the most book-accurate Frankensteins.
You know
now,
what?
granted, the creation of the monster is like watching a Nine Inch Nails music video, but beyond that, it gets a lot of stuff right as far as the book is concerned. And so does the new one, even with the deviations.
I really liked his presentation to the other doctors, where he just had the torso and arm with the head.
Yeah, it was great.
That scene was pretty great. I'm gonna let you borrow my copy of Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks on DVD.
I have no idea what that is.
And
What is that?
Okay, so the guy who did Reanimator and From Beyond, okay,
Yeah.
made a Frankenstein movie in the, I want to say early to mid 90s. I'm gonna let you borrow it.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty fun. It won't be your favorite Frankenstein movie as far as like adaptations
No,
of
but
the
I'll like
story
it,
go,
though.
But you'll like it just by the genre that is Frankenstein movies in general, you know? It's their own little mini genre, like vampires are all kind of Dracula.
That's an important distinction, though, is that there aren't any Frankenstein movies that I just think are garbage. I think they're all kind of fun.
That's why I think you'll enjoy it. It's in my Freaks box set.
But yeah, I think, what was my rating earlier? So third is, what was third? I forget.
Third
was Wishbone.
Wishbone.
Wishbone. The second spot was the Hallmark version.
Which I need to seek out.
Yeah, you should. It's really, again, it's really good, and it's also not very good.
I'm sure it's got
keep that in fucking mind.
I'm sure
it is rough to watch, but I really enjoy it. And Brannig, you have been knocked off by Del Toro as the new one on Netflix being my favorite version, because Oscar Isaac's his chin is razor sharp. It could cut me in half.
I would put Bride of Frankenstein is my number 1, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is my number 2, and Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks is my number 3.
Delightful. And on that note, we'll see you next week.
Fire bad.
Fire bad.